What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big C, Amir Hassan, coming at you live. You know, it's that hour. It's that hour, man, the witching hour, 3 in the morning. I'm out here on duty. I like to start off with my day, man. My shift go from 3 in the morning to 11, right? So I get off. I had another job at this my former place of business, moving some stuff for the folks. You know what I'm saying? Because I do all kind of stuff. I got a moving company too. So I did that. Took about an hour and 30 minutes to do that. Then I took a nap as I rode close to the Delta, Stockton area, and moved a house for an elderly couple. Moved their house to a retirement home. So that took me, I didn't finish doing that till 5. I slept on the freeway on the passenger seat. My girl drove me out there. Slept on the passenger seat for about an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and went up in there and handled my business. Had a couple helpers meet us there. Went up in there and handled the business, man. You know what I'm saying? Went home, got me some rest, and I'm back at it. That's a nice day for me, man. Three little gigs, you know what I'm saying? I like working for myself, you know? I work for a lot of people. I'm practicing working for myself, you know? And I do all kind of shit, you know? And it's fun, you know? My truck is down right now, but I'm working on getting me another truck. And man, it's this beautiful thing when I can pick up one of the homies, you know, he ain't got no bread, but he ready to work, you know, and take him on, make him a couple $100, you know, or $100, depending on what kind of job we got, you know. It's an honest day work, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We gotta stop, get it out your mind that working is lame. We should think that. When I first started working, niggas laughed at me. Cause we always hustling, selling dope. Niggas had ounces and shit in the walls of the house, you know. So I'm talking about 35 and 40 ounces and shit, you know. So I didn't have to. I could have hustled, but I was tired of doing that shit. When I stopped, they laughed at me. So it's an honorable thing to go out, hunt, and bring it back home and feed the kids. The animals even do it. Look at the birds. They fly out, go get the worm, come back, feed their babies, you know? If a human being is not doing that and he's at the proper stage in life where he should, then he's thrown off, you know? He's retarded. Retarded don't mean, retarded means to slow down and stop. You've been slowed down and damn near stopped, you know? So, you know, man, I'm looking at all this culture, our culture, you know, it's really hard for me to imagine a nation of just black people. Well, these black people we have in the United States. I mean, even overseas, man, you got South Africa. South Africa is killing Nigerians in South Africa because of xenophobia. Fear, phobia. No, xeno means foreign, phobia is fear. So, you know, it's a fear, man, that South Africans killing Africans. We had, you know, a lot of tragedies throughout Africa. You know, Africa's a big continent, so we can't say that, you know, everybody's like that because you're generalizing the whole people. But, you know, look at America. Look at the Africans in America. You know, we've been warred upon so much, and you look at Malcolm X said it, man. He said, who taught you to hate you? Who taught you to hate you? You know, who taught you to think that it was okay for you to kill each other and, you know, war against each other, not liking yourself? A lot of you guys don't like yourself, man. You know, you don't like who you are. A lot of people in the inner cities and the ghettos that's been through the struggle, man, they got some demons in them, man. You know, they're angry. You know, angry they came into this world, and this world, you know, as innocent children, and this world shitted on them. You know, I felt like that. You know, racism. You know, I experienced racism at a young age, and like 8 years old, man. You know, grown ass white man rolled up on me and threw some shit on some water, piss or some shit. Threw that shit on me, man. 8 years old, walking on 98th, right? Emoy's Cox, coming from Emoy's Cox. So not on Emoy's Cox side of 98th, Bancroft, but I'm walking. I get to 98th, past 98th. The white boy rolled up on the truck. This is 1977. I was like 8 years old, you know, so, you know, we experienced racism, you know, and that shit fucks us up, but then it makes us turn on each other too, you know. But I always thought that was weak. Like, you know, if this nigga whooping my ass, I don't turn around and slap my brother, you know what I'm saying? Start fighting my brother, nigga. I gotta fight this motherfucker that's whooping my ass. This motherfucker outside my family, outside my people. This is the motherfucking enemy I need to be addressing, you know? Because if you look at things nowadays, man, you see a lot of our people are dying, natural causes, not natural, but dying young not by gunshots or none of that shit, by cancer, heart disease. And it's, you know, if you looking, a lot of people are not looking, they focus on bullshit. A lot of motherfuckers out there getting high or running the streets, still hustling, still in the streets, you know. A lot of people just in the fucking way, you know, just don't want to do shit else, you know. Niggas scared to step out their comfort zone. Niggas is fearful. Niggas got xenophobia. You're xenophobic. You got you fear of what's something different, you know? You got a fear of stepping outside, away from the crowd. A lot of people need the crowd. They need another motherfucker to, yeah, they need yes men. A lot of motherfuckers you listening to are the stupidest people, dumb motherfuckers that don't have no kind of sense, you know. Got a lot of people got sense. A lot of brothers, you know, they smart, but they stupid, you know, emotionally and morally bankrupt because, you know, motherfuckers lowered themselves down to that of an animal, a dog. You might be a savage. Niggas call themselves savages. Well, you know, a savage, I put a video on my Facebook last night. The motherfucking hyena creep up on a buffalo. No, not a buffalo, a wildebeest or something. But the hyena creep up on the motherfucker from the back and bite his motherfucking balls off and eat him. As soon as he bit that motherfucker, he killed him right there. He bit the nigga balls off. He collapsed, died and shit immediately. And this nigga come up with his ball in his mouth, fucking hyena. I said, that's a dirty motherfucker right there. You got to be a punk motherfucker. He know what the balls do and the shit, because he got some. And he gonna creep. He must have liked them motherfuckers, though. They must, Rocky Mountain oysters or something to his ass. But, yeah, that's some fucked up shit. A lot of niggas is like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is savages like that. Niggas will eat you, and then a lot of times, it be they really be scared, though. They really have a lot of fears inside of them and anxiety inside of them. But they'll go to the extreme and do something. Niggas think that shooting and all that's not hard to do. You gotta not give a fuck about yourself to be shooting for the simplest ass reasons. Because the consequences is a lot of prison time, and eventually, a lot of people I know personally develop psychological issues, antisocial issues, unhealthy issues, because, and then a lot of motherfuckers regret that shit after they grow up. See, the problem is, you guys, a lot of youngsters, they don't give themselves time to grow up, before they get caught up in the culture, you get caught up in that culture, man. You just doing what you're doing, man. But once you get past that stage, which God willing, if you live long enough, that's what the OGs say, you're gonna see a better way of manipulating. Hey, man, well, shit, especially if you go to prison and are held accountable for your actions. Then you're gonna change your tune, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to keep bumping your head and spinning your wheels. And, going to prison, you got to start over again. Your girl probably leave you. Shit, if you're in there long enough, your family is dying and shit. Especially if you get 20, 30 years. I know brothers coming home from 28, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? The world changed drastically, and you waste a lot of your life in those cells, and there's no beautiful women around you, just the motherfucking funky ass niggas. And if you enjoy that type of shit, it's okay. But other than that, man, that's not the life to live. That's not what I want. So you put yourself at risk. A nigga argue with a nigga in front of the club, pull out a gun, and shoot. And, you asked for it. You was like, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? If the chances are, if you get away, you gonna have a guilty conscience, and you're gonna act like you don't, but you're gonna have some fears and shit. If you don't get away, you go to prison. You're going to prison for shooting a motherfucker for argument. And it might get out in the 30 or 40, but you're going. Is that shit worth it? I don't know. I don't know. To me, I didn't have arguments with niggas, and we came to a conclusion because I know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? See, if you can't, niggas don't know how to communicate. And then you're a coward if you wanna just cause problems and shit, and you want the smoke and all that shit. I ain't talking to you, man. You go ahead and do what the fuck you want to do. But if you trying to figure this shit out, I'm telling you, man. I got a brother that wrote a book. It's about emotional intelligence, and that captures everything that we needed growing up as young dudes in these urban areas. We was emotionally unintelligent. So I read that book. I read a couple of my boys' books, and I utilized a lot of that stuff. But I already knew this shit. I already was utilizing this. Sometimes the school and books, that shit just help you organize your thoughts and make sure you're on the right course in your intellectual pursuit of excellence, you know? So, yeah, man, the emotional intelligence, a lot of motherfuckers don't have that, you know? So you have to be honest with yourself, man, you know what I'm saying? And the shit that's happening nowadays, like this internet shit, JT the Bigger Figure and all them niggas, all the Tekashi 6ix9ine. Look at Tekashi, I remember Tekashi was doing that shit, and he went to Chicago and jumped on Chicago, and I was like, they gonna kill this motherfucker. You know, I knew, I knew this, it was over. I knew he was gonna get killed or he was gonna go to jail, and it happened. I seen it though, because I've been here 50 years. I've seen a lot of ghettos and gangster shit play out. I have never yet seen no lying ass bullshit, fake shit win. I seen it get horribly exposed, whether it be by the police department breaking down the door of a motherfucker who thought he could just sit out there and drive to this motherfucker and all European whips and spend all this money, and the police pull his ass over and he talking about that's his mama car. Okay, hold on for a minute. We got to do an investigation into this nigga. And they see your parents is down, they got your ass, you know. Or, you know, you see all these scenarios play out, man, and it's incredible. Yeah, I'm on the job, I'm doing what I do. I'm smoking on the job. Because I could do that. This is my motherfucking job. I'm the boss. But yeah, man. These niggas be crazy with these cartoon ass personas and shit, you know. You got a nigga like JT Time. I came all over there. This is for a movie that I was doing. Nigga, you was about to get your whole ass split open. You was about to get blew the fuck up. You tripping. You out here threatening people. And I ain't never seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? Who does that? You telling everything on the motherfucker, then you try to clean it up. It's wild, man. Yeah, man, but I work hard. I play hard. I go on vacations every at least every 2 months. You know, that's why I work for myself. 'Cause I work for a job, then I fuck up all my vacation time, and I just had to call off. But you work hard. You got to go out and go enjoy yourself, man. Go see this world. Go see how other people live. Go to other places besides your area. You know what I'm saying? And put that shit together, man, and look at what they doing. You might could bring something from another area back to your shit and thrive. You know, start your own business, take a business idea from somewhere else, come back, start your own business. You might see a place that's cool for you to live. They got jobs and shit. You know, a whole different ball game. But motherfuckers got to get used to living the way you're supposed to live. Niggas got that drug dealer, that criminal mentality where I got to spend as much money as I get. Stop spending so much money on bullshit and spend your money on tools like a truck, like a house. That's a tool to get more money. You know what I'm saying? You can fix that house up by another house. Spend your shit on go get that motherfucking that computer that you need to do the work that you need to get your money, man. Spend your money wisely on shit that's gonna make you grow. You know? Don't stop doing that. Everybody trying to look like they got more than what they got because motherfuckers trying to compensate from not having nothing. You know what I'm saying? And don't want the next motherfucker You got that memory, man. I remember I was broke. Maybe this nigga see it in me. Nah, man. Fuck all that shit. That's that Chicken George syndrome. Chicken George and Roots. When that nigga went to they took him off to England, and he was working for another white mother. He's a slave for another motherfucker, and then he came back to the plantation after being gone to England and around him some other shit. So he come back. He think he's been treated better, but he dressed super bootsy. Hella, he got on a green and orange fit, all flamboyant, but it's just, he looks like a goddamn fool. But he's a little bit, he dignified, but he's still a fucking slave. But he think he's better than these other slaves. You all fucking slaves, man, still. So it's a lot of shit, man. My mind thinks very deeply, man. I came on this morning. I just want to talk about, I was thinking about JT and all that shit that he done stirred up and how fucked up, he even talking about kids and everything. Like, what kind of human being is this? Now, niggas don't understand what I'm saying. I don't have to prove anything to none of you neither. Just because I'm not like them, don't mean that I will lose in the confrontation. And I'm just, you gotta read what I'm telling you motherfuckers, because I'm not gonna, you motherfuckers also is the police and snitches and all that shit. I'm not gonna lose, and I'm in great shape, man. I'm ready to do whatever. But, man, I like nice stuff. And that shit ain't shit to me. That's something, I used to slap motherfuckers around. I used to rabbit ear niggas' pockets. I used to turn niggas upside down by their ankles and bang, shake the money out their pockets. I used to slap the fuck out of niggas, man. You see this right here, blood? This motherfucker right here? You niggas don't want to see it. I got teeth marks and everything in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I done knock multiple teeth. I done flipped niggas over. I done made niggas cry. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no question. I'm trying to save you. Motherfuckers. We're too old for that. I'm too advanced for that. I'm trying to get some money and feed some folks, show them how to feed themselves, and raise my children, raise our children, and be a responsible adult out in this motherfucker. Cause I'm tired of motherfucking niggas getting you like bitches. It's like you're running like rats at night. They run you high. In the daytime, you night out, handling your business, so you're living these nighttime lives, running around these dead-end streets. Wow, what I see, honestly, the white man is running everything. Fuck that. We have to step up and run our own shit. But how can we run our shit with people like you, who have no honor, no fucking high moral? And I'm not talking to everybody out there. It's that motherfucker that just got the attitude. I'm talking to you, because, when you throw that motherfucking rock in the crowd, it hits somebody. So I'm talking to you, man. You gotta fix yourself. I had to fix myself. Motherfucker couldn't tell me shit when I was young. That's why I understand some of you youngsters. Motherfucker try to talk to me about God, anything. I might knock you out, So, but I grew up, and that's the blessing, that's the miracle of what is going on with me right now. That I'm even talking like this. And me coming from that background, you should understand where I'm coming from. You know, if you ever been in that mentality. Yeah. But you know, man, we gotta get together, man. It's bigger than all this bullshit. You know, I wanted niggas to be, I was raising soldiers. My little cousins and my little partners that grew up under me, man, nigga, them niggas was 14, 15 years old buying birds and shit, man, on my mama. Them niggas bought homes. Them niggas are cement masons now. Them niggas sent themselves to Grambling College. Man, they did all kind of extraordinary shit, you know, as young men, you know, and we all going through the same thing, trying to deal with the PTSD and the trauma from going through all that shit that we put ourselves through. It wasn't just standing on the corner and grinding. It was fucking war. We was in war. So, you know, I don't see no win with us not going toward a destination of nation building. Other than that, we're the boys to some other men, because we're depending on some other men to take care of us, and we're not taking care of ourselves. Because we can't get along, we can't conform to what's right. You know, we got too much ego, too much pride. Niggas got too much fear. Niggas really, that's the biggest thing we got. We got fear disguised as gangster shit. That's fear. You scared. You scared to be a fucking man. You know? You listen to all this, that Donald Trump got you motherfuckers fucked up. They put the media, Donald Trump, DJT is doing just what Donald Trump, manipulating the media. And all the motherfucking dumbass motherfuckers voted for this motherfucker. You know, we didn't have no choice anyway. All of them was fucked up. But he just keeps exploiting us and fidailing us and put out that spin that shit. That's what JT doing, he's spinning. The bottom line, that nigga came out here talking all that shit, all hella, like he was hella bad. The nigga, we confronted him, socked him in his motherfucking shit. This nigga, get up out of there, you know, caused all this confusion and ran his ass back to motherfucking Atlanta after causing all that confusion, you know. Because now you got motherfuckers thinking Zoe didn't hit him or none of this or all, you know, all that speculation. What happened is clear. You motherfuckers is just sheep. And the reason why I speak on that, you know, I'm not gonna speak on this shit no more. The reason why I speak on it is because all that fake shit and all that, you know, you can't just be running around killing motherfuckers, you know. Eventually you're gonna get caught and you're gonna be out here forever, you know, one way or the other. And another thing, that's not gonna be a healthy environment or place for us to build no nation. You know, I come from the revolutionary period of in Oakland, man, and we seen wars. You know, we had wars. We seen all that shit. We seen what it do. You know, it don't do shit. So, continue my shift. I just want to get on the vent, man. You know, I want to vent while I got your attention. It's all about getting your shit together, being a man. Step outside your comfort zone. Try something new. You know, I push. Go to school, educate yourself. Discipline yourself, man. Exercise, eat right, take care of your families. That's all it's about. You know, take care of your families, man. Build your families, kings, queens. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself and take care of your families. And one day, maybe we come together and take care of each other. Peace.